You are now listening to the new Old Heads podcast, premiered every Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time at BringDownTheBand.com, and brought to you by No Bad Ideas, Coleman Dental, Printfinity, Indie CD and Vinyl, and Sun King Brewery. Support the new Old Heads by visiting our Patreon at patreon.com/newoldheads.
You're now tuned in to the new Old Heads podcast, Bunker Edition. I am Major 7th. I'm excited because my computer, I believe, is prepared to be or scheduled to arrive tomorrow. So I'm really excited to get back out here on these beats and, pray that these programs work. If not, I'll be talking Longevity a lot. We're going to get everything rolling. Speaking of Longevity, how are you, sir?
Doing all right. How are you doing? Good?
I'm good, man. We'll find out tomorrow. But
yeah,
I'm good right now. It arrived a little earlier than I thought. So
day early. That's good though.
Yeah, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see.
I know what the computer is, so I know it's good. So you should be happy with it.
Hey, man, trust me. Once I get everything locked and loaded, I will be calling you and letting you know how either excited I am or what I've already worked on, so we can get it cracking. DJ Jay Diff, the man with the plan. How are you, sir?
Salutations, man. Just living life, and life is living.
I feel you. You got your no bad ideas.
I'm giving,
Got your no bad ideas going on. I see you repping the partnership. That's what's up. Rounding out the squad, and we want to wish him a very happy birthday on today that we record. My man, Kansas City Mac, the voice of Indianapolis, Jay Moore. Happy birthday, brother.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All the well wishes I received today. Kind of a weird situation to celebrate your birthday on global lockdown. But you know what? Like I said, it's been a lot of people to reach out to me and, just had a kind word or two. And I really do appreciate it. When you get older, which I am getting older, it's not about really just turning up, if you will.
Yeah.
It's just about, friends, in this crazy time, just taking the time to send a text or, put something on your Facebook page or hit you up on Twitter and just say that they're thinking about you or posting the picture that you didn't know they took, So, it means a lot, but we're still going to party a little bit tonight. Me and DJ Metronome have been holding down Take That Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
Live on Instagram. And you know what? I'm going to talk my talk. What we do on Take That Tuesday, I put up against Be Nice, Questlove, DJ Spinner. Let's see. Any DJ who's putting up numbers, I'm telling you, what we do on Tuesday night is just as incredible. So,
Hey,
I can vouch for that.
I can vouch for that.
I just got to talk my talk and let them know that we're not messing around out here. So
hey, the vibe has
been supporting, and we're about to do it again tonight.
The vibe is equally as potent. The vibe is equally as potent. I will say that for sure. It's right there with everything you just talked about. I'm sorry.
Shout out to what's his name that act like he was in the spot. What's dude's name?
Who? Who was in? Oh, you talking about the dude on Teddy Riley's live?
Nah. I'm talking
about. We're gonna talk about him.
My guy that the R&B singer that claimed that he went to coaches and wasn't nothing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. He acted real Hollywood.
You know what?
I forget
I'm not
his
even
name.
gonna give him no love because I know his name, but I'm not gonna show him no love. But because
I can't remember his name.
It would also be seen as hate. So you know what? Either way, I'm not gonna say his name. So it is what it is. He knows what he did, and he knows why I make it a point to not play his records in any of the clubs I work in.
Hey,
there you go.
After I saw those shenanigans, I fully 100% endorsed that selection, sir. Because that was ridiculous. We're just gonna leave it at that. Lone, I didn't mean to cut you off, sir.
That's all good.
What were you gonna say? You good?
Don't matter.
Okay. All right. Let's see. So we can't say round 2. Trial number 2 for Teddy and Babyface finally went down.
Are we going straight to that?
I mean, where you want to go, we can do that.
Nah, cool. It's cool.
That's
what you want to do, Michael.
Yeah, I heard, and I think I found it hilarious that a lot of people some maybe within these 4 squares, maybe one within these 4 squares said that Teddy Riley was going to get washed, which I never understood.
Who said that though?
Nobody in these 4 squares said
not you, brother. Not you, brother Moore. Not you. Not long. It was somebody else that mentioned something about Teddy Riley.
Why are you lying, bro?
I'm not lying. You looked at me like you were amazed that I said Teddy Riley was gonna win.
What did we say on the phone? You called me up.
I got Teddy. That's what I said. I said I got Teddy.
Right, but what did I say?
You was like, I got Babyface.
And what else did I say?
I can't remember. What am I forgetting?
Look. So, Mike is a teller of runny kinds. And for those who don't know what runny kind is, it's a lot.
Maybe I got you confused with somebody else, man. So I stand corrected. I apologize. Either way, they did, I think, 500. Did they do 500K? Over 500K?
Over 500, yeah. I saw 513 at one point.
It was, the thing is, it hit about 500, but at one point it wasn't letting anybody else in. So I know 𝗏𝗲 was broadcasting it through his
people.
He had like 100,000 people watching him watch the battle.
Hell, Swiss and Timberland wasn't even in their own party. They was watching on the little Duval's page.
Bruh, that when you think about it though, guys of that caliber getting together, like that's powerful, man. Like to see those 2 dudes there, just legendary status, just playing joints back and forth. I thought it would probably do around the 4s. I didn't know it was gonna go that crazy, but they literally shut it down. Like they couldn't even get it popping after probably 20-something joints right after
once it was crazy because one of the things you got to understand, and we talked about this a little bit with the other battles, Premier and the RZA, and I think that one topped out at like 275, almost 300,000. You got to understand, as someone who, who's dipped his toe into the water of this media game, that if you can get 500,000-600,000 people, say, on a basic cable or extended basic cable television show, like in a particular time slot, that means you got a hit show.
Yeah.
So when you, through a format that most people, I mean, they wind up letting people view it on their laptops.
Yep.
It got to the numbers were somewhere around 4 million individual impressions. If you had that on, a cable news show, just for an example, and I know a lot of people don't rock with him, but some people do. Like when Bill O'Reilly was really popping,
yeah,
he was the biggest star in cable news, and he was doing about 3 million a night.
That's crazy.
So when you think about 4 million people just watching Instagram, like I said, there's a corporate entity, and I talked about this a couple of weeks ago, that is ready to figure out a way how they can really monetize this. Because one of the crazy things is when, because Dr. Dre called Teddy Riley after everything kind of shut down, and he's like, oh man, I'm not sure if this is something I want to do. And I think it's because he's waiting on it to where, okay, when are we going to sell some commercial time with this? When are we really going to, right now we're doing it for the people and for the culture, which is dope. But, someone said, oh, we need Puffy and Dr. Dre. I was like, you are not getting 3 hours of Puffy and Dr. Dre's time for free. It's just not going to happen like that.
Puffy just gave away,
especially
he gave away a whole day's worth of streaming for free on Easter Sunday when he told old girl she couldn't twerk.
Jay Moore loved that when he tried to get on Lizzo for that Easter Sunday. So
what? I mean, I didn't say nothing about Lizzo.
Hey,
there you go. But you a teller runny cons, bro.
I mean, he already said it live, so you know where we stand with that. So I was just bringing it back up.
Let's talk about what transpired for those that watched it. Did you watch it long?
No, I didn't.
You watch it?
No, I wasn't interested in hearing some subpar. I'm tired of like I'm the anomaly, man. I don't like if I can't hear the music, I don't really care about it.
I thought you was about to say subpar artist. I was about to have to.
We about to throw something at you.
Talk to your man in your face.
Go ahead. I'm right here. I'm right here.
But yeah. I didn't
watch it.
I couldn't find my Man Child album. It's my record somewhere. And so you already know who I was going for. So you might have heard some songs from this person here.
Oh yeah, Karen White. She had a run. She had a real run.
People that ain't hip to her.
Karen White. That's funny that you pull that up because she sure lost that round. If y'all want to go around,
no, she didn't.
She lost one of them.
She lost that round. The round, from what I heard,
she was in two. She had 2 songs in it.
I think she
didn't lose Superwoman. You can believe that.
No, she didn't lose that one. Let me see.
I had her losing that one.
Where we at? Oh yeah, he didn't play none from this one though.
No.
From her,
but this is how prolific those guys are. Like Teddy. Yeah. Teddy didn't play. He didn't play Teddy's Jam. He didn't play My Prerogative.
He didn't. And this is that's it.
What are you
They
doing? Like that? My Prerogative
album.
Would have shut down anything Babyface had. That is your big joker.
He had Ether in My Prerogative and Remember the Time.
Didn't play either of those.
He didn't even play My Prerogative when they got separated. He played Dangerous. See, this is the thing. Teddy Riley was banking off of the name of Michael Jackson. He played Blood on the Dance Floor at the end.
I was like,
that
nah,
album
fam.
didn't do good. Nah, I'm cool on that album. The Dangerous song is cool, but it's not. If I'm trying to hear some Mike, I'm not trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the battle was a win for Indiana, period. Because if you think about Babyface, who was born and raised in Indianapolis, Indiana, and then Teddy Riley's wild card, some of his best production was from Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's so on both ends of the coin, Indiana was representing strong.
And then through, had an After 7 joint.
Definitely.
In there. Rest in Kelly.
I remember. I'm looking at that now, man. I'm looking at after 7, Ready or Not, but Piece of My Love took care of that one for me. Took it right on out of there.
That was almost a tie for me.
Yeah.
But you know what? I gave it to Ready or Not. Ready or Not is and when what they used to say in the radio station I used to work at, a strong song.
Yeah.
I had to give it to Ready or Not.
Like it was a couple that was close, man. Like Whip Appeal was close, but I went Let's Chill.
Oh yeah,
you gotta go Let's Chill. You gotta go.
If he'd have put Whip Appeal up against, that's why the matchups were so important. He could have put Whip Appeal up against almost any other song, but when you break out Let's Chill, I'm sorry, Let's Chill is a Quiet Storm staple.
Bruh. See, that's how Teddy Riley was able to get an edge on that second half of the battle, because he could follow up whatever Face didn't play. I mean, and vice versa through the first 10.
I think, I agree with you, Terry, 100% on that. I agree with you on that. The Blackstreet beat, that was the one I didn't understand, because you can't play that after My. I don't care.
Yeah, that was dumb. That was a dumb move.
It's almost
he was feeling himself on that one, because had he played Joy, that's different.
That would have been close.
Yeah.
But for him to break out Deep, I was working in radio when Deep came out, and I remember as soon as I heard that, I was like, "This ain't it."
That ain't it. Yeah, that's
a B-side record.
Not with Johnny Gill. Not with My. That ain't it.
No, you're talking about My is a new standard. It's one of those songs that if you think you can sing a little bit, and if you're trying to prove something, you got to get up there and sing My. And the thing is, like, what's crazy is Johnny Gill's self-titled album just celebrated its 30-year anniversary. So that is at this point, it's officially a classic.
Bruh.
And Deep is not a classic on any. So you weren't gonna win that.
No.
And that's different for Lone. So Babyface played Bobby Brown, On Our Own.
Yeah.
Favorite song in the world.
Mm-hmm.
up against Michael Jackson in the closet? Who you picking?
I'm going Bobby Brown just because. I mean,
Yeah, I went Bobby on that one.
that's such a huge record, man.
Like I was like, that is a record that, like, I remember. Shout out to my man Greg Granite. He said that's that's the first rap he ever memorized.
Hey,
And you know, he's not alone in that. Like that is probably like that is it. That was the song of the summer, 1989.
that might could. I'm using my as my mom would say, you know better. That could be, if it's not my favorite, it's probably top 2 from Bobby Brown, top 2 or top 3. Because I'm a Ghostbusters nerd. We've talked about this. So that's going to elevate it for me off GP. Plus the song is cold.
It's got so much history. Like, that's the reason why I like Bobby Brown, you know?
Like, yeah, man. As soon as I heard that drop, I said, well, it's over. I don't know it's a wrap. Like, as soon as it dropped, I said, it's over.
So help me out. So who produced most of New Edition stuff?
Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis.
So that was Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis. Okay, so this was
a lot of that.
I see.
So technically, Teddy Riley snuck a Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis track in there with that Janet Jackson because that's a damn remix. All you did was reinterpolate it.
Yeah, all you did was throw a little extra drums and put Backstreet on the chorus. Like I'm sorry. All the other heat you got, and you play I Gets on One Lonely remix, and then Babyface came with the Quiet Shade, and when he said, "Oh yeah, I don't do remixes," I was like,
it was funny because as soon as it was over, Babyface kind of gave him this like, "Did you produce that or did you write that?"
Look, he did the same thing. He could have lit him up with the same thing with right here SWV because that's just a Come on.
Hey, that song is hard.
That's a sample. This is the difference. I want to classify this too. And this is not to take anything away from Teddy Riley because Teddy Riley is an icon. He's a pioneer. He knows what the hell he's doing, and he's damn good at it. But every track you heard from Babyface were all original.
They were original, and a lot of them was where L.A. Reid.
You should check that out too for Teddy
L.A.
Riley.
Reid is like you could put him on the writer, but you know what? I mean,
I'm just saying if we're gonna
Teddy Riley, if you look at the liner notes, Teddy Riley got some joints in there that were.
That's what I'm saying.
A few people too, though.
That's why I say it's cool. Everything that was played to me was cool for that reason, because there's gray area all through that if you want to look at it in that regard. That's why I wasn't mad with anything.
So did you have Get So Lonely winning against Red Light Special?
Hell no.
I don't think.
I'm talking to Mike. I'm talking to Mike.
Okay.
Where was it at? I don't think I had. That one wasn't a win. I had Red Light Special on that one.
Okay, I'm just trying to check your temperature because I've seen a lot of people trying to vote for Get So Lonely, and he didn't produce that track.
Yeah, I think I went Red Light on that one. Yeah, I went Red Light on that one.
Yeah, that's not even the same type of remix where you alone or take a song and make it sound totally different.
That's what I was going to say. Like that's what I was going to say. Like when you guys are talking about remixes and when he was talking about remixes, there are different kinds of remixes. Like back then, the remixes was pretty much just throwing somebody else on the song, you know, and
it was pretty
subtle
much
change.
The remix was featuring Teddy Riley and Blackstreet. And he replayed the keys and added a few extra little flares here and there, but it still was a Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis track.
I mean, but that's what you just described is Dr. Dre working with Scott Storch, and Scott Storch played some keys, and like that's the same thing that you described. So that's why I'm like,
it's like RZA playing that joint that he co-produced with 5 other people the other night.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's
Kanye and you know.
It's like RZA playing a joint where he didn't even. I'm not going to say that because RZA played a joint he didn't produce at all.
Which one was it? Tell the people.
Brooklyn Zoo. He didn't produce that.
He sure didn't.
Well, ain't that a bitch?
He got away with that.
Who did that? True Master?
I don't know.
No, it was damn it.
Mathematics?
No, it was before that. It was what was my old boy's name? Period. Dr. Dre. I got to look it up.
What to look it up? I want to say no, not Sean J. Period.
That's what I thought Mike said.
I know it wasn't Sean J. Period.
Hold on. I'm getting him confused with somebody else. I'm gonna look it up. But it'll show.
I'll look it up real quick.
He snuck that one in there. He definitely snuck that one in there.
Shit, Teddy Riley played No Diggity at the end, which was co-produced by Dr. Dre.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I call that the Scott Storch rules. I call those the Scott Storch rules.
Yeah.
But overall, man, like I thought it was great to see those two dudes just like they were having fun with it. Though you could tell they was being petty in between there, but you can see there is a high level of mutual respect.
Faye's been petty since the first one.
Facts.
He been jabbing at him. Did y'all catch when he always talks about how Teddy Riley moves and shit? So
yeah,
he got all this dramatic shit going on, and he'll call out the most minimal thing he can call out to just give him a jab.
Yeah,
like, I ain't paying attention to none of that shit, but I'm paying attention to that little thing you just did right there. But it was good, man.
They both gave, what I loved was both of them at one point, each of them gave each other their P's just from an impact standpoint. Like when Babyface was talking about, like he was like, man, you started it with that New Jack Swing and all that. And Teddy Riley was like, man, I looked up to you when you did this, and that. It was good to hear them give each other their flowers, like in front of all them people right there.
I love too how
check.
They show how long. Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't hear anybody for like a minute.
No, you good, Long.
But now I like how they were giving history lessons as far as how long they've been doing this shit. So
yeah, bro,
Teddy Riley, he produced the show when he was 16, 17 years old. Some of them songs that Babyface was handing off to Tevin Campbell were songs he wrote while he was attending North Central High School.
That's crazy.
He said, "I wrote, I'm ready." Or it was either I'm Ready or Can We Talk. He said, I wrote this in high school.
I think it was I'm Ready.
I think it was I'm Ready, yeah.
Which was Tevin Campbell. That was the title to the album, I'm Ready.
Yep.
And the thing is, it's one of those
the coldest joints on that album by far.
And the thing is, I'll tell you this is for all my DJs out there who think you're really doing something when you play Can We Talk. Don't get me wrong, that's a monster jam. But Tevin deep catalog. Like, y'all don't play I'm Ready. Y'all don't play Confused. Y'all don't play Goodbye. Y'all don't even play Tell Me What You Want Me to Do. If you are going to do a 90s party or even just a 90s set, and the deepest your Tevin Campbell crates go is Can We Talk, please step up. I'm not
mad at that. I'm not mad at that message. I'm not mad at that message. Cheers. So yeah, man, overall, man, dope night. I had fun watching it, and the comments is all subjective. We all got our own opinions, but somebody is messaging me as they shouldn't. I should have my sound down. But anyway, let's talk about let's see. Did you guys see
the next verse is supposed to be happening, which is more in the hip hop realm, is Alchemist and Havoc.
There is did you guys see the video Just Blaze posted about with Prodigy asking for that? Like, it was probably, I don't know, X amount of months before he passed. I think that's what sparked it, because I know he tagged Timbo and them in the Versus people. But now when you talk about that one, man, you talk about complicated, because the Alchemist has so much heat with Prodigy. So I don't know, man. Like, I'll put it to you this way. That early Mobb Deep shit is timeless, all of it. Like Hell on Earth all the way down, Murder Music, all of that Mobb Deep stuff is pure heat. But the Alchemist, he's got so much heat that's just spread out all over the place, man. EPs with all these people, like,
yeah.
I don't know, man. Long, from a production standpoint, what would your gut tell you? Havoc and Alchemist.
Well, it tells me, it reminds me similar of the RZA and Premier thing, because Alchemist has worked with a lot of people, but I don't know if I know a lot of Havoc production outside of Mobb Deep. Like,
okay.
I mean, I can't think of much. Like that were like big.
He did a joint
like
for
big
Biggie.
records.
I mean, it wasn't a single. Didn't he do a joint for Big on Life After Death?
I think he has a joint on Life After Death. He has 2 joints on It Was Written. I think he has 2 joints on It Was Written.
So I guess that's kind of my point. Like we kind of know him for Mobb Deep, but he might surprise us a little bit, you know, like, and play a couple records. We'll be like, oh, well, shoot, I didn't, I forgot, you know.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It'd probably be good, and their styles
know.
are similar. So that would be kind of cool. I don't know.
What's your gut telling you? Too early? We got to wait.
Like who would win?
Yeah, like just the gut.
I mean, I'm going Alk just off his versatility. You know, like
okay.
And you know, he's one of my favorite. What's that joint that? He's got so many joints, man.
Fire.
Yeah, I don't know, but even like his modern day stuff is mostly just kind of simple loop stuff. But he's got a lot of stuff with Alchemist. He's got, he produced Worst Come to Worst with Dilated Peoples. It's not really a battle beat, but that was a huge record in the underground.
See, I don't know, man. I'm with you. My gut is telling me Alchemist. I'm coming to you next, Terry. My gut is telling me Alchemist, but I feel like I'm sleeping on Havoc. To that you say what, Terry? I feel like I don't want to disrespect Havoc because I know how potent the Mobb Deep catalog is.
I'm still gonna have to, and this kind of goes with Alchemist has never stopped.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And that's not to say that Havoc hasn't stopped either, but there's things that
levels
I've probably heard every year from Alchemist ever since first hearing about Alchemist.
I got you.
You good over there?
He's done a handful of things this year that was really dope. So
yeah. I mean, and he works with Griselda. You know what I'm saying?
He heavy with Griselda. Yeah, he heavy with them.
So I mean,
he did Fetty.
Yeah, he had the EP.
He did Fetty last year
with Freddie Gibbs and Fetty. So
Currency.
He got work out there. To your point.
Yeah,
Currency.
To me, it's an easy win for Alchemist. To me,
easy win for Alchemist.
It sounds like it. I mean, Havoc. I did look it up. Havoc did do a Last Day off of Life After Death with additional production by DJ.
By who?
Stevie J.
Okay.
For all my love and hip hop Atlanta fans.
Hey, Stevie J got hits though.
Stevie J's credits are all over Life After Death.
Yeah. On the low, the Hitmen, they laced that album.
It's
on the
all
low.
over Bad Boy, early Bad Boy.
Period.
He's still collecting royalties from that shit if his paperwork was right.
I mean, like it all goes.
That's why he acting a fool on reality TV. He don't have. He know he got paper. He just acting a fool.
All that money goes to child support. But still. I mean, he did the Life After Death intro. Like I mean, nobody wants probably to do a Stevie J beat battle, but he did More Money, More Problems.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stevie J did Notorious Thugs.
Yeah.
I mean, like he did Player Hater. Stevie J was not messing with y'all.
I agree.
He did some shit on that 112 album too, didn't he?
112, he did. I mean, it's crazy. He's married to Faith now, but he did some joints for Faith. He on that Mariah Carey Butterfly album.
Yeah.
Like there was a time when Stevie J was on fire. Like, but
I agree.
Now we just see him as the dude who acts a fool on Love and Hip Hop. But
true,
it is what it is.
He's bored. I think he's just bored at this point.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of. Oh, go ahead.
J-Moore, I need you to give me a gut feeling in terms of. So I told you I'm kind of with Lone on the. It's probably gonna be Alchemist, but I don't want to disrespect Havoc. Jay Diff says he said out pretty easily. Where you at? Just so we can kind of know where we need to
because
get back
I'm for as much as I mean I respect what Havoc has done. Alchemist, once again, you guys said it. He never stopped. Like Alchemist has a crazy joint with Twisted and Maxwell called Smile that came out a few years ago that at one point was my favorite song. Like, and it doesn't even sound right. Just think about it on paper. The Alchemist, Twister, and Maxwell. That doesn't even sound like a record that should work. Right. But if you know about the song Smile, like the joints he did with Nina Sky, like he worked with so many different, like he at one point he was doing a lot of shit with 50 Cent and G Unit.
He got like the Alchemist got he got ether, like when we say ether joints, obviously we know what that means, but when you think about stuff like we gonna make it, like that's just gonna work. Like I mean, unless Havoc go.
What's the dun 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 dun?
Oh, keep it thorough.
Yeah, I mean that's tough.
First of all, the Alchemist, if you've never listened to the Return of the Mac album with Prodigy and Alchemist, do yourself a favor and search out the Return of the Mac album. That is one of the hardest albums ever released.
Wait, what did you say, Terry? Who rapped over that?
Prodigy.
Oh, I thought you said somebody rapped over that we didn't know about. Okay,
the reason why I even brought that up is because you're talking about Mobb Deep, which is Prodigy and Havoc.
Yeah.
And, Havoc has production on the 𝐀𝐁𝐎𝐃 album as well. But that Keep It Thorough though is the coldest joint on that album.
Man.
So say I'm lying.
I don't know if I can, man. Like I don't.
And that's a good album. That Prodigy 𝐀𝐻 is a good album.
The only thing I can think of is the joint with okay, so the joint with 𝗏𝗲𝗱 is hard. We Going Diamond is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you might be right though.
I am right.
You might be right. Yeah, I think you might be right, man.
All them elements in that track, like the way it just and it's,
I
can't even really explain. This shit's silly, man.
Yeah. You know what? I ain't gonna fight you on that. I'm not gonna fight you on that. And that album is cold.
Yeah, it's a good album.
That album is cold.
I think.
I'm not mad at that.
Like, don't get me wrong. I think it makes sense for those two to battle together, but I think a more interesting battle with Alchemist would probably be Jake One, because they've both worked with a lot of the same types of artists, and Jake's got a lot of heat, like a lot of heat.
The thing about it is nobody knows who Jake One is other than like for real hip hop heads.
But they would know though once he played some records though, like
they would.
You know, he's got arguably like De La Soul's hardest record. That beat is one of the greatest beats in hip hop history ever. And Rock Cocaine Flow, like
that whole album that he did with Freeway.
Yep.
Yeah. Package.
He's got G-Unit stuff. G-Unit stuff.
He got some G-Unit stuff that bangs.
He's got
Rick Ross stuff.
Rick Ross. He's got J. Cole stuff. He's got Drake stuff. Like he's got a lot of records.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's a good call, Long. That's a good call.
That Stimulus Package record with Freeway is kind of neck and neck with Free's first album to me.
Philadelphia Freeway?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Shit, that Stimulus Package is cold. Now, see, the thing about it is Stimulus Packages don't have like one of them joints on there like how Philadelphia Freeway has on it.
Man, Philadelphia Freeway.
But as a whole, that Stimulus package is cold-blooded.
I mean, you guys have heard White Van music, right?
White Van music is cold.
Definitely.
White Van music is cold. Yep.
Some artists is like best records are on that, you know, like.
Terry, I'm gonna disagree. I'm gonna disagree on that Philadelphia Freeway though. I ain't ready. I'm not ready for that. I can't say that. I can't say that. I don't see it. I can't do it.
That Philadelphia Freeway got classic joints on there, but it got a couple filler joints on there too.
So you saying stimulus package? You saying stimulus package go straight through?
Stimulus package is
pretty close.
It's solid straight through.
Straight through.
Pretty close.
Yeah,
I can play. You know what? I can play it straight through. You know, I can also play White Van music straight through too, which is I never really thought about it. But Jake One's got 2 records, and the thing about the White Van music is it's got a lot of different artists on it, and it's harder to do that with as a producer record.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And I ain't gonna front. I mean, I'll play Philadelphia Freeway straight through just based off the feeling of being in that moment. You know what I'm saying? But as far as actually going straight through, as far as having the straight dope smacking your face tracks, I mean, it's some shit that can get skipped over. You know what I'm saying?
I disagree, but I'm not mad at you. I respect.
What they do is on there, though. What they do is on there, which is arguably one of the top 10 hip hop songs in time.
In time.
Yeah. It also has the joint with Nate Dogg on there.
Yes, sir.
And that's silly. And I think that might have been produced by Dr. Dre, right?
No, Just Blaze is all over.
Just Blaze?
Just Blaze is all over that album, man.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Him, Just Blaze, and Bink. They were all over his first couple, if I'm not mistaken. Like Freeway and Bink, they got some heat. Bink never. That's another person that don't really get his flowers, man. Is Bink from a production standpoint. He's a goon.
You're right. You're right.
He's a goon as a producer. I know you know, Lone. He's a goon. Matter of fact, I take that back. All of y'all know he's a goon. The listeners know he's a straight monster, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to Bink. Let's see. Let's shout out to partners real quick. Got a second. Shout out to Sun King Brewery. I gotta start saying brewery better.
Brewery.
Our newest partner. We really appreciate all their efforts. Printfinity, Jay Diff's company, doing his thing. Support those people that are out there on their entrepreneurship. Indie CD and Vinyl, as always, we appreciate them. They provide the wax for us when we do our raffles, giveaways for Patreon. So we really appreciate them. Coleman Dental, located in Broad Ripple. Make sure you get your teeth right with Dr. Coleman. No Bad Ideas, one of our longest partners. I got a hat on now. Jay Diff has a hat on as well. We really rock with them. They keep our set laced with great product and stickers and backpacks.
Especially when we can meet.
Yeah, when we can meet. we can't get it laced like we do normally in the bunkers. That's a little different. But and then as always, bringing down the band. You see that behind Lone. Could you move Lone real quick to the side real quick, Lone? Could you move? There we go. Bringing down the band. As always, is the hub. Make sure you go to YouTube and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can stay in tune with everything that is NOH involved, and also new music, new singles, everything. So subscribe, hit the bell, and please comment on the joints. We love to come back and talk, and you can tell us where we're wrong, but 9 times out of 10, we probably gonna tell you where you're wrong, and that's fine. We still love y'all. So,
hey, real quick, I'm mad. I just noticed this. So I'm looking at our screen because we are broadcasting live from the bunkers.
Yes, sir.
My government is plastered.
Nobody can see it though. Nobody will see it.
Yes,
it doesn't.
Yes,
Mike's was the first time. I was
I was on there. Yeah, but y'all get that name, man. Go out there and get that credit. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do.
I just know. I'm like, damn. I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Already done been through it, brother. It's all right, though. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, we realized that after the video recording of it doesn't capture any of that information, or like the colors when people are talking. I don't think.
Hey, Terry, it make you stop for a little bit, though, don't it? Make you think about that for a minute.
Yeah, I literally just paid attention to it. I'm looking at it. And I'm like, hold on. I'm not at work right now. Why does it say that?
It's like the people don't need all that information.
Hey, he thought the feds was watching you. You thought you had clocked in by mistake, huh?
If them feds only knew.
Man.
That's hilarious.
Did y'all see? Somebody sent me a screenshot of Casanova and Safari. They now have OnlyFans accounts.
See, this ain't the type of life we're supposed to be living right now.
No, I don't care. I don't care if it is a pandemic. No.
But Jay Moore, hold on, no. The screenshot I saw, I wish I could flash it on the screen right now.
No, don't do that.
We probably don't want to see that.
We don't. You're right. You're right. I'll take that back. But Casanova laid out on some model type shit.
See,
no.
And I'm just like, yo, this what we on? And I'm like, if you think about it, again, I'm not pocket watching. I'm going off perception from someone that's just a consumer, right? Or somebody that listens to music or watches IG or whatever.
Just a consumer, I understand.
Yeah, just consumer. But we see a lot of jewelry and minks and, all this and that. But I don't know, man. Some things must be changing because OnlyFans accounts starting to pop up. So Maybe
Hey,
I'm
man,
tripping.
listen,
Maybe they just
look,
trying to expand the portfolio and everything is
listen.
all good. I could be wrong.
It's
Look,
too many dudes trying to be bad bitches out here.
okay, that too. And you know what? There's a lot of your favorite rappers who are out here in rented cars,
Look
and
out.
you know what? They got a $1,200 check, which means they're not clearing more than $75,000 a year. Not to cast aspersions on anyone who is not making that much money, because you know what? It is what it is. But you know, if you got fur coats and you got crazy diamonds and you out here whipping foreigns and you got a $1,200 check, something in the milk ain't clean.
Something ain't clean.
I wouldn't be surprised if some of these cats would sign a record deal just to have a lit Instagram page.
Oh, it's people definitely corny enough to do that. I think just for notoriety, just so they can get likes. Like it's people that really just fiend for followers. Like they'll do anything to get more followers. Like I really believe it's people that'll do that. Like fuck the music. I just want to get lit on Instagram. Like I think that's where we at now. There's some people that probably think that way.
Yeah, these dudes, they want to be bad bitches and model Fashion Over for men and all kind of just whack ass shit. You know, this is 2020.
It just might be what it is, man. Like Jay Moore said, that milk though. I don't know, man. Some ain't adding up because I saw the clip I saw was like $20 to get in that thing, Jay Moore. $20.99, brother.
Man, listen.
What's he doing in there?
I don't want to know. I ain't gonna subscribe. So I can't tell you. I don't know what's in there.
Okay.
I don't know. You might know, Mike. You said
No,
you
I
had a
might not know.
screenshot.
I won't even pay. Like I got my 5-day free subscription to a OnlyFans, and it was for a lady. Let's be clear.
You ain't re-up though.
No, I ain't got $5 to pay for that. I saw everything that I needed to see in the 5 days.
He got Keisha laying in the background. He don't need none.
Yeah, I don't. No, I got. You know, because once this curve is flattened, baby, I'm back to the real women. I don't have to pay. You know. Look, shout out to my peoples who like.
Jay Moore almost got upset there for a second.
Yeah, I was like, look,
what
my
you
know, my crew, we got a slogan. Don't pay for it.
I feel you.
The end.
That's what that is.
Hey man,
You know.
hey, y'all stay safe out here, man. I'm telling you because, we talked about this at this point and the way where everything is right now. If people out here offering that thing up during these times, might want to be.
I'll be right back. Y'all keep the party going.
All right.
You might want to be cool on that. If that's the case, I'm just letting y'all know. So
you definitely want to be cool, and you better find you an upstanding hoe. Keep it on ice until this run over, man. You know what I'm saying? Until it clear up a taste.
Hey,
Clear up
I
a
think
taste.
people out here playing around. Yeah,
Clear up a taste, man.
I think there's some people out here testing fate out here, brother. They need to calm down.
There's a lot of people testing fate out here. Hell, we just had the rally in front of the governor's mansion.
Yeah.
Who was that over there?
I saw the one in they was locked and loaded in Michigan. Was it Michigan?
Hey, listen, I hope 75% of them catch the run.
Yeah. I've deleted a handful of social media statuses just saying I hope they like. I mean, I'm okay if they get sick.
Hey, I want it to happen. I seen somebody. It was one lady that was like gung ho Trump supporter and was talking about that she wasn't paying attention to none of this shit, and she ended up getting sick and dying with the Rona.
See?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's what she get.
See, and they opened up that beach in
It's
Florida.
natural selection, man.
It is.
I saw the pictures of the beach in Florida, and everybody was right back, like they left something.
Nah, that was fake news, man.
Was that fake news?
Well, no, they did open the beach back up with that picture, where it was full. That wasn't legit.
That ain't it. Okay.
Nah, the news use stock images, and it's funny because everybody being locked in the house. I mean, we all know there's a lot of stupid people out here,
right?
But there's a lot of people that are just now realizing that the news uses stock images in some stories. So there was this whole story about, well, why do they keep showing the same hospital all over the world, talking about this, that, and other? I'm like, y'all do realize that if it's that bad, they're not putting a camera in a hospital full of freaking coronavirus.
True.
Just so you can see some shit. It's a stock image,
True.
stock video. You know what I'm saying? They're just talking about it.
You definitely don't want to see what's going on in there if it's what they said is. For sure.
Yeah, we didn't talk about since we talking about Rona shit real quick. You know, there's something new that arrives every week. So this week was
What's new this week?
The Octagon loom where everybody got their stem check and decided to throw $100.
Wait. They got their what?
They stem check, the stimulus.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
that's a new one. That's a new one.
I was like, somebody's getting their stem checked with. I didn't know what that meant.
Stem cells? I didn't know what you're talking about. Okay, stem cells.
Everybody got their stimulus check.
I didn't get mine.
Everybody got a stimulus check, so everybody fell for this pyramid scheme.
Oh yeah.
Did y'all see that shit?
Yeah, I saw
let me, for the record, I was young and dumb at one point, so I'm not gonna sit up here in front like I wasn't young and dumb. You know, and I've been played before, and I told Jay Diff, I said, because we were talking about this earlier. It's funny you say that. I've had people that are way younger than us, significantly younger than us, that say, "Hey man," and they the pitch. I just know the pitch as soon as I hear, "Hey man, you ever thought about starting your own business?" And I'm just like, "What's up, man? What you talking about?" "Yeah, man, I got this guy." Stop. It's cool. I thank you, but no thank you, man. I appreciate the offer, dog, but I'm good. I don't want to invest in anything right now. I appreciate you. Because as soon as I hear that, I know it's going to be, I got this guy, and you can get your own team. You can start, and blah, 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 blah. I'm cool.
Cats was foaming at the mouth trying to get people in on that Octagon scheme, which, I mean, it still forms a pyramid. The Octagon forms a pyramid.
You know, they get upset too when you tell them that it's like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Which is like, I'm trying to help you out.
Yeah.
You
don't need to be in it. Your dumb ass don't need to be in it.
Nah,
it ain't nothing like that, man. Everybody cashing in. Listen,
it can't.
The early cats are going to cash in. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But you trying to recruit all these other people that ain't going to cash in. Everybody doesn't win, man. Do you not understand that concept? Nah, man, everybody wins. I'm like, okay. Like, there's a thread going around right now to where it looks like a bunch of entrepreneurs here in the town got duped. They got in on one of them looms that was like $400 or $500 to get in.
Oh.
So it was somebody cashed in like 30 grand.
On some goofies.
And people were mad. I mean, you shouldn't have did it. It's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah. And somebody probably tried to tell you that it was whack. You was like, no, brother. No, brother. So, you know, you out your bread. Somebody deposited 30 G's and laughing right now.
Yeah. It's funny how that mug popped right up as soon as the stimulus checks hit, though.
Yeah, it's some people out there. It's some people out there that jump right in on that thing only to be out of 400 or 500 real quick. Half the check almost gone.
Boy.
I just seen people say, I saw people, I'm copping furniture, we're about to cop some rims. I'm just like,
I mean, I ain't mad at somebody that's copping some furniture for their house, man. Now,
listen,
if you buy
the people that
you just bought a TV at Christmas, you don't need another fucking TV.
That's what I'm talking about. Let me rephrase that.
Is it 4K though?
We got the 4K win in freaking December. What you need a new one right now?
That's what I'm talking about. I already know. I know your furniture is cool. You just out here. It's impulse. I just feel like it's burning a hole in my pocket. I gotta cop something. I'm like, all right, man. I can't tell folks how to spend their money. I ain't gonna pocket.
You better save it.
You might want to tuck a little bit of that away, brother. But hey, whatever.
Hell, buy some stock. Shit low as fuck right now.
Look, what you need. This is what you need to do: is when you get a friend who hits you on your instant messenger or in your inbox on Instagram, go ahead and put that $100 into that Pentagon, and you are going to get $800 back.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
Okay, I'm sorry, I missed that. My bad.
No, we already talked about the goofies. Yeah, we talked about them. Yeah, we talked about
we talked about the octagon that forms a pyramid.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, I put my $100 in. I'm supposed to get my $800 in any time. I'm gonna be stunting on boys.
Yes, sir. And you better round start you a team like everybody else do.
Exactly.
It's just dumb.
I'm gonna get mine.
Get that money.
People still don't realize that you can't make something out of nothing. Like, money isn't formulated in thin air. It doesn't work like that. Otherwise, everybody will have a money tree in their backyard.
True. Well, I try to stay out of grown folks' business, man. That's my motto.
Am I the only one that hears that sound? The grind.
I don't hear that.
I hear
I'm
Mike.
not hearing that either.
Okay.
I hear it some now.
Yeah, it's kind of goofy.
You hear it now? Do you hear it now?
Uh-oh. I switched it back. What about now? Y'all there?
Yeah, you sound good.
All right, good. I fixed it.
Let's see.
We talk about Griselda yet? Did you talk about that when I was going?
Oh yeah,
the Westside Gunn album.
No, I was actually about to get to that, Jay. More glad you said that. So Pray for Paris. Westside Gunn and the usual suspects. Got feature heavy though. Real feature heavy. Muggs is on there. Beat Butcher, Derringer, obviously. Alchemist is on there. We just talked about him. Let's see. Tyler the Creator popped up twice.
Tyler the Creator snapped.
Tyler went off on that
He
album.
did.
Like he's the only dude that can say some how can I phrase this?
Be careful.
Okay, he can sprinkle some gay rhymes into the mix, and it's
Some
still
homogenous rhyme.
he still snaps saying some real sparkly type stuff. So I'm not mad at that at all. And he produced a record on there that is, I mean,
Party
my
with Pop
God.
Smoke. Yeah.
Like
What
this
is
is
it that 327 joint? What is it?
yes.
With Joey
Yes.
Badass?
Lone said Joey Badass. Yeah, that joint.
He's 6'5" and I'm a munchkin.
Right. Right. Like I came home, like Tyler the Creator, we've talked about this before, but fam just talented, man. Like it just is what it is. Like he just cold at what he does.
Oh, and the joint that Premier did, the Sean versus Flair.
That
Did Madlib produce the joint? Did I hear Madlib on a joint?
No, I don't think he's on this one unless I could be wrong. I don't think he's on this. I don't see him in the credits.
Because I think it's called like Euro Step or Euro something or.
Yeah.
It sounded like a Madlib joint. That's what
I want to give him his props, but Tyler the Creator produced Party with Pop Smoke, which might be one of the hardest beats I've heard in a minute.
Hey, my joint on there is long. I almost called you is the $500 ounces. That's my joint with Freddie Gibbs and Rock Marciano.
Oh, that's so nasty.
That one right there.
It was a good ass song.
Yeah,
Okay.
that one right there. That was it, man.
Conductor Williams did
Eurostep.
Did Eurostep. Interesting. Conductor Williams, I believe, is D. Will. I think.
Oh, for real?
Who is let me
you told me
check
about
that.
D. I feel like you told me about D. Will.
Yeah, let me double check that because I could be wrong, but
that $500 ounces with Gibbs, man, I think that's a standout. Sean versus Rick.
And that's produced by Alchemist.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like the Wale joint. I thought that was cool. The joint with Benny and Conway, George Bondo, they snap.
Yeah. Conductor Williams is D. Will, and he did stuff with Stick Figure back in the day. That's why I remember him. So, but anyways.
But yeah, man. Overall, how do you guys feel about it overall, just from a project standpoint, listening to it top to bottom?
Great album. Just a great album.
I think it's solid, man. Yeah,
I
it's good.
would say solid on first listen. Yeah. What'd you say?
I usually try to save certain albums for when I cut the grass because I can really zone out while I'm cutting the grass. So that was my cut the grass music for last week.
Yeah.
I actually ran it back twice.
Okay.
So it's standing on something. I really enjoyed it. And it stays true to their particular style. It always takes me back to like fall of like 97, 98. It always gives me that feel for some reason. I don't know why. But I mean, it's more polished, but it still just gives me that feel of like freaking bubble vest and some Timbs and a Nautica or a polo rugby type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's always nostalgic feeling to me.
What'd you say, Lon?
Did Rock Marcy produce a song on there?
He rapped on that $500 ounces, but I don't think he produced a joint. I don't think so. No, I don't see him on the credits as a producer.
Okay.
But nah, man, I think it's a solid effort, man. Like I want to go back through. Jared, I know you said you ran it twice. I'm gonna go back through and listen to it again, but they got momentum, man. Like the Griselda is starting to swell. Like they got a good momentum right now. I'd be curious.
You sound like you underwater right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's figured that out.
I'd be curious to hear. Is that better or no?
No. These are bunker problems when you it is what it is,
Yeah,
that's right, but we keeping the content going. Unlike the Joe Budden podcast, who was like, "Nah, we ain't got it right now. We gonna keep the content moving."
We trying to get through it. Am I still underwater?
Yeah.
Early on there might have been an entire time where I'm not even sure. There might be a time where nobody is going to be able to hear anything because you guys were talking just fine, but I couldn't hear anybody for like 35, 40 seconds.
No. Okay. Well, you got a little wee pop on yours now, just a little bit. Shout out to RZA.
Okay. Well, you still sound like you're gargling salt water.
Bonging.
All right, man. I'm gonna try to see if I can fix that. That's all I had topic-wise. Unless there's something I'm missing that you guys wanted to throw in there. That's pretty much all I had. I'm gonna try to see if I can fix my audio.
I mean, those were the big ones. I mean, like we covered the battle. Dudes out here wanting to be bad bitches, and of course the new Griselda project. So I mean, we hitting that content, baby.
Yeah. I think it's pretty solid for the week.
Did you guys listen to anything else? I checked out Vic Spencer dropped a weed project yesterday, or was that yesterday?
Was it?
Yeah.
Was
it pretty decent?
I have to check it out.
Shout out to the homie Clinic. They had a beat on there too.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's a pretty decent project. It's called 𝗏𝗄𝗎 𝐀𝐁𝐎𝐿.
It's got the NBA Jam cover, right?
I don't remember, but
it's kind of a homage to NBA Jam.
Yeah. It's a from what I heard. I mean, it's themed, but a couple of those records that I played on repeat. So, and I believe Clinic's was called Pitbull Piss or something. The one he produced.
Yeah, that's it.
Shout out to the homie Clinic, man. Shout out to him. That's a good look for him.
Yep. All right then. Yeah.
One thing we never talked about, Thundercat dropped a few weeks ago. I think we never mentioned that.
What's that?
Thundercat, he dropped the album a couple weeks ago.
I still haven't heard it.
We got time, so I got time to listen to it. I'm gonna have to go listen to it. Be ready, I guess, for next week. Is it fire?
Yeah, I gotta get involved with that because I got a chance to see Thundercat when he came to Indianapolis, and it was crazy because I was like, okay, I'll just get a chance. People ain't up on Thundercat like that. I'll just walk up and grab a ticket, and I'm walking down there, and they're like, yeah, it's sold out. And luckily, shout out to my homegirl Rachel Hickey. She was like, yeah, I got a friend who can't come. I can transfer you her ticket. So it's good to know people who wasn't going to come out to see people.
Yeah.
Because I'd have missed out on that show and been shitty because that if you don't know about Thundercat and you're one of those people who just loves good music and a great performer, and when he comes to your town, don't wait till last minute like I almost did and missed the show. So shout out to Thundercat. He's a hell of a performer. And you know, just like that's the thing that's just so dope about music right now. You don't have to have songs on the radio. You don't have to have videos that pop on TV all the time. You don't have to be on any of the late night shows. But if you got the people who really F with you heavy, like that's how Thundercat is. Like Thundercat is, you know, what is his category? He's not going to get on your urban AC station. He should be on there. He's not going to get on your urban station, you know. And
his following is massive, though. To your point, massive, man. It's crazy.
You know, so I'm just happy I got a chance to see him get involved with his music. And I'm telling you, if you see this dude coming to your town, get your ticket early. Don't do like me. And hopefully, like I had to depend on somebody else basically hooking me up. Even though I paid for my ticket, I had to get the hookup still.
I guess Smino dropped an album too. I wasn't even aware of that.
Oh, really?
Okay.
When that come out?
The baby dropped another album, just like the last album and the album before.
Yeah, I listened to the baby, man, and I like the baby, but I feel it sounds like one long song, man. Honestly,
we just got to make sure Mike doesn't talk anymore because it sounds ridiculous.
There it is. Mike, he said you gotta shut up. Not now, but right now is what he said.
Yeah, let me just go ahead. I'll just go ahead and mute you. You know.
On some R&B shit, Division dropped the album.
Division is that album is nice. I got a chance to listen to that record. Yeah. I'm already a fan of Division. And the thing is, it's not spelled Division. It's DVSN, I believe. So like if you're trying to find it on your streaming services, you got to look it up a different way. But it's a nice record. I think they got a Drake hookup, I believe. That's part of his story.
They're part of October's Very Own or something.
Yeah.
Then Dream dropped Sex Tape 4. I didn't check that out.
TDE's putting out singles every day this week. Top Dog's putting them out. So that's cool.
Okay.
Absol he dropped a new single yesterday. And then I think was it 𝗏𝗲𝗄? Is that, I don't know. Somebody dropped 2 singles. They dropped 2 other singles from their camp today, and then supposed to do it all. Says he's gonna do it all week, like a fan appreciation thing. So
that's what's up. All right, Michael, how you feeling over there?
He's been writing. He's got something written down that he's gonna show us here in a second.
What you gonna show us, Michael?
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. On that note, I got to dip out. I got to take care of some technical difficulties for Take That Tuesday. Peace, all y'all. Right. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. I'm about to dip out. It's all good. All love.
All right, man.
Already.
It's about that time anyway. So
about that time. So Mike, go ahead, speak your piece, man. What you got to say now? On the white envelope. Say something, man.
Hey, man, it's your internet connection, not mine.
Yeah. Shout out to 𝐶𝐵.
That ain't right. All right. It don't sound that horrible.
It ain't that bad, man.
It ain't that bad.
Oh, man.
Listen, man, we appreciate all the support.
Hey, you back now? Now you back.
Oh, I'm back in the game. Okay. All right. So now that I don't have to use white envelopes, that'll do it for this episode. The homie Jay Moore had to leave. So again, happy birthday to him. Remember, make sure you go to Bringing Down the Band, subscribe for the YouTube page, and hit the bell for notifications. That way you guys can stay in the loop with everything that we do, everything that involves NOH. Sign up for that Patreon if you get a chance, man. Get in there for some raffles, hats, wax, things of that nature. And we appreciate you guys rocking with us through all the technical difficulties and all the other stuff in the bunkers. And y'all stay safe out there. We'll see you next week. Peace.
All right. Man,
Man.
you over there writing notes and shit.